Hey everyone, Hectormania here. Tonight, I'm going to be having a look at the official reveal images of the three brand new figures by Mcfarlane Toys. Now, this is for the Mcfarlane Collector Edition. So, what we have with us is Gardner. This is the Green Lantern Corps. We have Power Girl from Power Girl Reborn. And we have Captain Cold from the Rogues. So, without further ado, let's get straight into it. The first figure I'm going to be taking a look at tonight is Gardner. So once out of the packaging here, we can see we get the main figure. We get 3 face plates with a detachable hairpiece. We get the display stand, which we have a peg hole and the DC logo more clearly. We get a Green Lantern as the accessory, and we get 6 pairs of changeable hands. We get the trading card up here, which has a picture of Gardner on. So for the figure itself, we can see that Gardner is actually wearing his classic suit. So we do have the dark green vest with the Green Lantern logo on. We get the white belt with some pouches on the sides. We can see that most of his suit is in black leather, and we do get dark green boots on both sides. We can see here that he can hold the Green Lantern in one of his hands here, and we do get the green ring on the other. The face sculpt isn't looking too bad. I quite like the design of this. So here he is without the accessories on, and we can see it more clearly. And even the hairpiece up here. So on the back here, it's just completely plain, but we can see we get more pouches on the belt itself. So that's about that. Now for the packaging, it's just the standard, and we can see all of the accessories on one side with the figure. On the back here, we get this nice comic up photo of Gardner in action, about to use his ring. And finally, here is a video. Up next is Power Girl. So once out of the packaging, we can see we get Power Girl. We get 6 pairs of changeable hands. We get Streaky the Super Cat. We get a display base which has a peg on along with the DC logo. And we get the trading card which has a nice image of Power Girl. So I've got to say that this is a nice looking figure. We can see her in her classic suit with the white. She does have a red belt on the side of her torso here. We have the blue gloves along with the blue boots. She does have blonde hair, which does have some nice sculpt features into. We can see that she does have a soft goods cape, which does have bendy wire, and it's red. Streaky, it looks pretty good as well, so we can see her with the red cape along, and this is sort of a brown cat as well. We can see that it does have a logo on the back there, and I think that's an S. So here's another look at Power Girl. And another thing, she does have a gold pauldron on the side of her shoulder here, which does connect towards the back. Having a look at the back here, we can see that the cape is completely plain. There's not much going along there. And here is the packaging, which showcases everything. And on the back here, we get a nice sized image of what the trading card looks like with the picture. And here is a video, and before I click, we can see that the cat does have the Superman-ish logo shield on the back there with the crest. Okay, so we've got some gold buckles for the sides of the boots as well, just by having a look here. Alright, so last but not least, we have Captain Cold. So once out of the packaging here, we see that we get Captain Cold. We get 3 interchangeable faceplates. We get the cold gun. We get 6 pairs of changeable hands. And we get the display base, which has the PEG and DC logo in the middle. We can see we have the trading card as well, which has a picture of Captain Cold from the comics. So having a look at Captain Cold now, I quite like his design for the suit. It does scream comic. So we can see that he does have the white boots on, which does have some fur sculpted into it. We have some linings as well through the sides. We can see that he's wearing a blue suit underneath, which does have some little patterns that have been sculpted into. He does have obviously white gloves on, which does have some fur on the top on both ends. He does have the purple cold gun as well, which from the other photos we do have some lines that have been put into this. We have sort of this scarf cape wrapping around his shoulder piece here, and I quite like the way that has come out. We do have some fur for his hood as well to keep his face warm, and he does have the blue goggles on, which does have some white slits that represents the eyes. We can see that he does have a gold belt on, which I like the attention to detail with that. So here is Captain Cold without any accessories, and we do have a yellow pouch there to put his gun in. So on the back here we can see the cape in more detail, and it's more or less shredded and it's really short. We can see we have the hood here, and we do have this little dangling piece on the middle section. And here is the packaging on the front, which has your figure and accessories displayed in. And here is the photo in more detail with Captain Cold, and I think that's Firestorm as well, or Heatwave, I should be precise. And finally, here is the video. So overall, all 3 of these brand new figures actually do fit nicely, and I've got to admit, Captain Cold is my favourite from the bunch, probably followed by Power Girl, then Gardner. These are the orders that I actually like the figures in, but I'm probably going to be picking up Captain Cold the most, and the other 2 will be if I find them in the wild. But let me know, guys, what you think about these reveals down below, and I shall all see you again in the next one. So until then, take care. Goodbye.